I logged in for over 365 days, and this is what I learned. So in April of 2020, I did an internship. So I basically did a 6 months internship, and I had to stay at home for the 6 months. And during that period of the 6 months internship was when I really had time to myself. Although I had work, but I was not staying in my actual home. Like I was not staying in my parents' house. I was staying in a different place, a different location, different scenery, and a different environment. So I was on my toes. So I was able to actually schedule my time, and also at the same time I was able to be a little bit delusional based on I'm not in the same reality that I've been all my life, which is the reality of my hometown. So now I'm out of my hometown in a new place, new environment, and now it's time to lock in.
Day trading.
Day trading. So I found day trading a while ago. I found day trading in about like 2022. Not really anything crazy. I knew someone that was doing it and the person was making some money. So like I got interested in it. Nothing too crazy sharp. I just dabbled and dabbled around. So I found certain creators online like Swaggy C. I used to watch Q Banks, Lambo Raul, just a few creators. I just dabbled and dabbled around and was just watching them just to see, okay, what is this trading shit about? But I never really had like at the time I thought that I was really like on it. I thought I was locked in. I thought I was grinding. I thought I was putting in the work, but I was not really doing anything. Fast forward to now, it does not feel like I was doing anything back then, but back then I felt like I was doing a lot. So 2024 internship, I found Inner Circle Trader. So a lot of people know Inner Circle Trader. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people like him. Me, I'm personally a fan of him because he really helps me in grasping the knowledge of trading. But I found Inner Circle Trader on April 2024. I started watching him. I was a fanboy. I'm not necessarily a fanboy now, but I'm still a huge fan of him. Like I like him.
Pause.
Like I feel like he has done a great job in the trading industry. But that's the discussion for another day. I found his contents, his 2022 mentorship. I started watching it. I was binge watching it like every single day. It was like I was watching a movie. He already got I already liked trading prior to this, but when I started watching Inner Circle Trader, or ICT for short, I'll be referring to him as ICT from this point forward. I already liked trading prior to this period that I found him. But when I found him, I started learning his concepts. That was when I actually like fell in love with the whole thing because everything started making some type of sense. So I started binge watching him. Like I'll wake up in the morning, like 4. I did my internship in Lagos. So Lagos lifestyle, like you need to wake up very early to go to work, get ready, catch the bus, all that. So like I used to go to work like 5:30. Like I'm already outside waiting for the bus because we had the staff bus. But like by 4 o'clock, I'm already awake because like I need to study IST before I go to work, and that's how life I was living. Like I need to study IST before I go to work. If I don't study IST before I go to work, then I'm tripping. I wake up by 4. I study IST. Like I watch his videos. That time I was just watching his mentorship. So I watch his videos, this and all that. I learn his strategy. I back test all that. I go to work the same thing. Like if I had this set up in the office, obviously. So anytime I had like a little minute of a break, like I'm on trading view, I'm just watching, I'm just looking at the chart, forward testing, back testing, all that. Like I'm doing everything. In the night, I get back to the house as well, the same thing. Like I'll watch one or two IST videos. Like the weekend felt like a dream to me because like that was the only time that I did not have any work to do. So I would just literally be free throughout the entire weekend. So like I always anticipate the weekend. Then when it gets to the weekend, I study all that. When I come back after work, I study all that. Any free time I had, I used to study. Like I was very, very like I was obsessed. I was literally obsessed with the whole thing because it started making sense to me. At a point, I literally felt like I knew something that I was not meant to know. Genuinely, I felt like ICT was like a secret that I was not meant to know. I'm not even joking. There was a time that I was literally scared that something will happen, and now that I'm learning this thing that the markets was going to stop working, I was literally scared. I felt like I've gotten some type of information that I was not meant to know, and like I cannot really explain that our situation because you're in a point where you know something, but you at the same time have no one to talk about it with. I remember I told this girl, I was talking to someone then, and I told her about like the whole thing. I told her about the whole thing. I told her exactly what I'm telling you now as to how I found this guy, and like I'm learning this and this from him, and it just feels like I'm learning something that I'm not meant to know. I feel like I've cracked some type of secrets, and that was exactly how I was narrating the story to her, and that's the exact same way she perceived the story. Like she was not like, oh, you've cracked the trading stuff, because she doesn't know anything about trading obviously, but she was like, you cracked the trading stuff, this and this and this. So that was what I was saying, oh, in my own terms. That was what I was actually trying to say. But me hearing her say it back to me just sounded very stupid. Like I was, it sounded ridiculous in my head at that point. So I was not like, what am I even saying? Like I knew what I was saying, but it just sounded ridiculous. Someone saying it to me, or her saying it back to me. It has sounded ridiculous that I was telling her that. I don't know if you guys, I don't know. It just sounded weird. That's why a lot of the time I don't even like talking about trading, because I feel like if you're not someone that actually trades, me discussing it with you is pointless unless I'm trying to teach you. But like me discussing this with you is pointless. Sometimes it makes me feel stupid because you don't understand what I'm saying, but you're trying to understand what I'm saying. But I know you don't understand, but you're still trying to understand. It's just weird to me. But that's by the way. So I feel like I've cracked this type of mystery in trading, all that. Then I was in Lagos. So the estate I was staying in my uncle's place. So like the rich side of Lagos, the posh side of Lagos. So I was seeing a lot of flashy things to even motivate me. Cars, houses, like rich ass families, big ass estates. Like I was seeing people that are like well off in life, all that. So I was really, really motivated type shit. Then I finished my IT in September 2024, September 17th, 2024. I came home. I felt like I've done a lot of studying as at that time. So I decided to buy a funding account October 10th, 2024. Never in my life will I forget that date. Because when I the day I bought the funding account, I you guys don't understand how surreal all these things felt. Like when I was learning the whole ICT stuff, it felt so surreal. Like I can't even explain it. It felt like I've already made it and I've not even started. Like now I'm thinking about it, like at that time I've not even started, but like it felt like I've made it already. Then when I bought the phone and accounts, I was like, bruh, so I'm actually like going into this shit. Like this is actually serious. Like everything now is finally looking possible. Like I already drew out, right? Fantasized like crazy. I'm never going to lie. But I finally bought my funded account. I was planning on, I gave myself a long time period to actually pass it. I said, okay, by December I'll pass it. That's 2 months, let's say a little above 2 months. October 10th. It's like end of the year basically. So like a bit above 2 months. I was like, yeah, I'm going to pass this funded account. But okay, the year went by very very fast. I did not pass the funding account, long story short. But neither did I blow the funding account. So I was basically like a break even trader type shit. I was not making any money, but I was also not losing any money at the same time. Like I'll make money, lose money, stay at the same space, stay at the same spots and all that. 2025, I've never in my life, there's never been a year I've been excited for like 2025. Entering into 2025, I was so excited. I had such high hopes for this year. And don't get me wrong, this year has been. Let me stick to the story. When I was coming into 2025, I had crazy high hopes. Like, I was really, really, really looking forward to this year. I'm like, bro, this year is my year. So I locked in January after all the celebration. Normally I travel for Christmas, so after all the celebration, came back home, went to school too. This was my final year, so like went to school. I said, let me wrap this shit up. I was trading in the process as well now. Things were going well. January was fine, February was fine. Nothing too crazy, but like it was fine. March, March. Oh Lord of God. March is the worst trading month I've ever had since I ever started trading. March of 2025. That was when Trump was like announcing tariffs. Trump and China, they were doing all this terrorist war and all that. Bruh, worst trading month I've ever had. I remember there was a day. It might not sound like a lot of money to certain people, but there was a day I lost $172 or so in one day. Mine, oh god. Oh no 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 no. March was horrible. March was horrible. And that was when the downside actually started coming. So April, I was trying to like get back to where I was in January or February. So I kept going April, May, June, July. I was in school throughout all this period. So I was trying to juggle school at the same time juggle trading. Bro, it was a hassle. I'm not even going to lie. It was a big, big, big hassle. But like I was trying my best to journal trades. I was trying my best to like take notes of mistakes I'm making. I was just trying everything I could possibly do whilst I was in school. But I was not able to give trading my full focus and all that. But I was doing all that at the same time trying to graduate. Well, I can say that I was not able to come out of that drawdown during that period. I was not able to come out of that drawdown. Then fast forward into August, September, still same thing, mid shit. September this month now, the great locking. If you guys know the trend, the great locking, that was the plan. That is still the plan. What am I saying? That's still the plan. September started perfectly. So it was very, very nice. First week, second week, third week, that was last week. That was when it started getting shaky. This week now was also shaky. But now I'm at home, so like I can literally focus on it. I'm literally not doing anything else aside from trading and YouTube, just like content basically and trading. That's all I'm doing, and that's deliberate. Like I deliberately made sure that I have nothing else to do. I don't want to get any job. I don't want to do any other thing. I want to just focus on these things and just see how far I can get it by the end of the year, because next year NYSC and all that. So that's literally what I'm trying to do right now. And I feel like I have a plan set up for my trading. I've been journaling every single day. I'm wiping out the bad trades, like the days that I have the worst trades. And also you guys should tell me if a lot of people might not probably watch this video, but if you watch this video and you're a trader and you watch up to this point, is it weird if you only trade once a week? Because I'm thinking about it. Thursdays I have a very, very high percentage win rate. Like, so I'm thinking of only trading on Thursdays. I actually want to test it out for like maybe 3 months to see how it goes. But that's by the way. So in summary of all this is not in any way a success story. It's not. But I've learned a lot in the last 365 days mentally. I firmly believe that anything about success is a mental thing. If you really, really believe you can do something, I firmly believe that you can. It's all a mental thing. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is what I believe wholeheartedly, and no one can change my mind about it. Like, mentality is where, like, you need to believe you're successful before you actually become successful. Like, it's like a fake it till you make it type of scenario. You don't need to lie to people that you're successful, but you need to be so deluded in your head that you're actually successful. Like, you need to believe it with every single ounce. It's difficult. This is the most difficult time. Like 2 days ago, I reflected back as to how far I've come in trading. I've progressed in a lot of ways that they are not really showing in my PNL how much I've progressed. I've progressed in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it felt so horrible that it's not showing in my PNL and I have nothing to show for it. I'm the person that knows. But like, they have nothing to actually show for it. But it does not really matter because I'm still going to keep going. Irrespective of how hard it gets, I'm still going to keep going. I know I'm still going to keep going. Inside my mind, I know I'm still going to keep going. I don't think there's anything, to me, to be honest, I've gone too far to even stop in the first place. And I feel like it's embarrassing for someone to know that I started something and I did not finish it. It's embarrassing to me. Like, I feel embarrassed for myself, and it's also embarrassing to other people. This is how I view it. It might not be true, but this is how I view it. Like me, I started YouTube. I'm never going to stop. I don't think you guys understand my work ethic. Like, I'm never actually going to stop because I already started. The moment I started, I made a decision that like I'm never going to stop, because the moment I stop it now shows that like, okay, this thing is not going to work. That's what it means. Like, this thing is not going to work. There's no way it's going to work. But it has to work because I've started. If it does not work, then there's no success story. So people just saw how I started, then I crumbled. I'm not going to tell that story. That's one thing I can promise you, that I'm never going to tell that story. So that's just the thing. Like, this past year has just made me so mentally strong that I can't even understand. Like, you need to be bulletproof if you're trying to do things like this. Like, things are not going to work out anytime soon. I really, really hope things start working out soon enough, and I'm also working towards things working out soon enough. But if things don't work out, if things don't work out in the next 5 years, I promise you I'm not going to stop. There's nothing. It's not possible. I've told so many stories about these things already. I've told so many people. So many people already know I'm doing certain things. For me to now end up not doing those things or not accomplishing those things, and I'm just going to be looked as someone that started and did not finish. I don't care how people look at me, but this is how I look at myself. Like, I will also look at myself as someone that started and did not finish. It's not possible. It's not possible. We don't do that over here, bro. I swear to God. So thanks for watching this video, and thanks for following on this journey, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.